Well, let me tell you, Alex, I'm standing here with zoologist Jennifer, and we're saying how it's not so warm out here, but it's beautiful. Look at that scenery. Look at the caribous behind me, enjoying this very much this morning. And Jennifer, we were talking about many animals that you have here, but where do these animals come from?
Well, we're right here. The zoo itself is on the island of Montreal, western tip, but all of our animals are from the St. Lawrence Valley. So basically, they're animals from Quebec.
Okay.
Now, that's why we have the woodland caribou here behind us, Santa's helpers, who are totally used to these cold conditions.
Unlike us.
Exactly. So they're all animals that are either found as orphans or born under human care, or animals that were injured and that went to a rehabilitation center and couldn't be released back into the wild.
So this is kind of like a rescue center, kind of where
Well, it's basically like the last step for the animals. So
their retirement home, because they can't go back into the wild at all, right?
Exactly. So like the woodland caribou or our gray wolves, all of these animals are animals that we could potentially find throughout the province here. These guys, the woodland caribou, can be found in boreal forests all the way to up into the tundra even. So the cold for them, no problem. So that's why we're open all year round. The only day that we're closed is actually Christmas, when our caribou have to go up north and help someone else for the day.
Of course. And speaking of the caribous, look at how fascinating this is. 2 days ago, the male lost these wonderful antlers. If we're going to just get Martin to show this, look at these antlers. 2 days ago, the caribou lost this. Now, they lose these every year.
Exactly. So every year around Christmas time, usually the male will lose the antlers. The females lose them much later. But this year, because our male is much younger, the younger male woodland caribou tend to keep their antlers a little bit longer. So it happened that he just lost it 2 days ago, the second of his 2 antlers. So they'll lose them each year, and each year they'll regrow a new pair, a new set. And then during the rut season, that's when they start to compete with each other and look for females.
Well, I think it's really fascinating. I've never seen this up close ever. And of course, you have great activities here for spring break. Next week is going to be full of activities. People can come here and enjoy. Look at this. Enjoy the caribous being out here. They're looking right at us. They're having their breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast at home, looking at these beautiful caribous. Throwing it back to you guys in the studio. Spring break right here at Ecomuseum.